we completed the method of grouping. Solution of Lagrange's linear partial differential equation of first order by the method of grouping. Now we have to solve the Lagrange's linear partial differential equation of first order by applying another method of grouping. Sometimes it is required to apply both method of grouping and as well as method of multipliers. Now we have to discuss method of multipliers. Method of multipliers. How to solve the Lagrange's linear partial differential equation of first order. In this method, first choose the multipliers L, M, N may be constants or functions of x, y and z. Choose. Before that, first write the subsidiary equations. The subsidiary equations of Lagrange's linear partial differential equation is R dx by p is equal to dy by q dz by r. Choose three multipliers L, M, N may be constants or functions of x, y, z such that each of the above ratio dx by p equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r is equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by L into P plus M into Q plus N into R equal to K, where K is a constant since each ratio is equal to some constant value. Therefore, take last ratio L dx plus M dy plus N dz by LP plus MQ plus N into R is equal to K. Therefore, by cross multiplication, L dx plus M dy plus N dz equal to K into LP plus MQ plus NR. By cross multiplication, we get. Therefore, if LP plus MQ plus N into R equal to 0, then this becomes L dx plus M into dy plus N into dz is equal to K into 0. Therefore, this is equal to 0. Now, direct integration gives u of x comma y comma z is equal to a, which is one independent solution. To find another independent solution, choose another set of multipliers. Now choose another set of multipliers L dash, M dash and N dash may be constants or functions of x, y and z as explained earlier. May be constants are functions of x, y and z such that dx by p equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r equal to l dash dx plus m dash dy n dash dz by l dash into p plus m dash into q plus n dash into r is equal to k, where k is a constant. As explained earlier, this becomes l dash dx plus m dash dy plus n dash dz is equal to k into l dash p m dash q n dash r, as explained earlier above. We get it. Now if l dash p m dash q n dash r equal to 0, then l dash dx plus m dash dy plus n dash dz is equal to k into 0, that becomes a 0. Therefore, now the direct integration gives the direct integration gives v of x, y, z is equal to b. This is another set of independent solution. Therefore, the complete solution of the Lagrange's equation. Solution of the Lagrange's partial differential equation is phi of u comma v equal to 0. Here we apply method of multipliers. If the Lagrange's linear equation solution is not possible by the method of grouping, in that case we can go for another method, that is method of multipliers. So sometimes it is necessary to apply both method of grouping and method of multipliers to find the solution of the Lagrange's linear partial differential equation of first order. This is the method of multipliers. Now we can solve the problems by the procedure we explained now. Now problems on method of multipliers. Solve problem number 1. mz minus ny into dou z by dou x plus nx minus lz into dou z by dou y equal to ly minus mx. Therefore, this is the problem to solve. Now, as in the previous method of grouping, here also we can write the given Lagrange's equation and its subsidiary equations. In the previous problems, he has given P and Q. Here also he has given P and Q. P means dou z by dou x, Q means dou z by dou y. So in the place of dou z by dou x, you can write P. In the place of dou z by dou y, you can write Q. Therefore, solution. Write the given equation. Given that mz minus ny into P plus nx minus lz into Q is equal to ly minus mx. Therefore, this is of the form capital P small p plus capital Q small q is equal to R, where P is equal to capital P is equal to mz minus ny, capital Q is equal to nx minus lz, and R is equal to ly minus mx. Now the subsidiary equations of the given equation. Subsidiary equations are dx by p. We know that dx by p is equal to dy by q equal to dz by r. Now dx by p, that is mz minus ny, dy by q nx minus lz, dz by r ly minus mx. So here if you can observe this subsidiary equations, so it is not possible to solve by applying the method of grouping. So therefore we can apply method of multipliers to solve these subsidiary equations. So choose the set of multipliers. So how to select the method of multipliers? So as explained in the procedure, so it is better to choose the multipliers such that the denominator value LP plus MQ plus NR equal to 0. If it is a 0, then by direct integration we can get the solution u of x comma y comma z. So therefore such that you can choose the multipliers LP plus MQ plus NR is equal to 0. Therefore here if you can observe the denominators, if you can multiply this one by L, this one by M, and this one by N, and add these three, you can get the zeros. You can see. Now choose the multipliers. L, M, N, such that dx by mz minus ny is equal to dy by nx minus lz dz by ly minus mx is equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by L into mz minus ny plus N into nx minus lz plus here N into Ly minus mx. Therefore, this is equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by denominator multiply L into M into Z minus L into N into Y plus M into N into X minus M into L into Z plus N into L into Y minus M into N into X. Now here we see that Mnx into minus Mnx plus Mnx. Nly, Lny, this is plus quantity, this is minus quantity. Lmz, this is mlz. Therefore plus quantity minus quantity gets a cancel. Therefore ldx plus mdy plus ndz 0 is equal to constant. Therefore by cross multiplication ldx plus mdy plus n dz is equal to 0. Therefore, k into 0. Therefore, by direct integration, now integrating, now integrating, we get integration of L is constant 1 dx plus M is constant 1 dy plus N is constant 1 dz equal to some constant of integration we can add after the completion of integration. L into x, integration of 1 is x. M into integration of 1 y. N into integration of 1 with respect to z. Z is equal to constant of integration. Therefore, this is u of x comma y comma z is equal to a, which is one independent solution. Then we can find the another independent solution by the method of multipliers. So as we explained, now we have to choose the another set of multipliers. So it is convenient if you can choose the multipliers, if the multipliers should be available such that denominator quantity equal to 0, then you can easily get the answer by direct integration. So choose another set of multipliers such that denominator quantity becomes 0. Here another set of multipliers we can choose. We can multiply this one by x, this one by y, this one by z, and then add all these three quantities after the multiplication. You will definitely get the 0. You can see now. Choose the another set of multipliers. Multipliers x, y, z such that dx by mz minus ny, dy by nx minus lz, nx minus lz, dz by ly minus mx is equal to x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz by multiply the quantity by x, multiply this quantity by y, multiply this quantity by z, and then add. So x into mz minus ny plus y into nx plus lz plus z into ly minus mx. Therefore, multiply and then add, you can get 0. Therefore, this is equal to x into dx plus y into dy plus n into dz by denominator multiply m into z into x minus n into x into y plus n into xy minus l into yz plus l into yz minus m into zx. Now see the denominator. This is minus quantity, this is plus quantity, gets a 0. This is minus quantity, this is plus quantity, gets a 0. This is minus quantity, this is plus quantity, gets cancelled. Therefore, x dx plus y dy, say each is equal to constant y dy plus n dz by 0 is equal to constant. Therefore, by cross multiplication, x dx plus y dy plus n dz is equal to 0 into k. Therefore, that implies, now integrating, we get integration of x dx plus integration of y dy plus integration of n dz is equal to constant of integration. We can add after the completion of integration. Integration of x is x square by 2 plus integration of y with respect to y is y square by 2 plus integration of here z. Integration of z with respect to z is z square by 2 equal to constant of integration. For our convenience we are adding b by 2. Therefore x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 2 cancel in the left hand side and right hand side. Therefore this is a v of x comma y comma z is equal to b. Now this is another independent solution. Now here we can see that we changed z here. Here also by mistake I wrote n. We can correct it as a z. Therefore the complete solution of the given equation, the complete solution of the given equation, that means Lagrange's equation, is phi of u comma v equal to 0. That means phi of u. So therefore u is lx plus my plus nz is equal to lx plus my plus nz is equal to a. So therefore u is lx plus my plus nz comma v is x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0. This is the required solution of the given equation. Next, another problem number 2. Solve x square into y minus z plus y square into z minus x into p here into q here equal to z square into x minus y. This is the given Lagrange's linear differential equation. Now write down the given equation first. So x square into y minus z into p plus y square into z minus x into q is equal to z square into x minus y. This is of the form capital P small p capital Q small q is equal to r. Therefore here p is equal to x square into y minus z, q is equal to y square into z minus x, and r is equal to z square into x minus y. Therefore write the subsidiary equations. Now the subsidiary equations are dx by p dy by q equal to dz by r. Therefore dx by p x square into y minus z, dy by q y square into z minus x, dz by r z square into x minus y. Here also if you can observe that there is no possibility to solve it by using method of grouping. Therefore here also we can choose the multipliers. So choosing the multipliers, best way of choosing the multipliers is as explained in the earlier, such that the product and summation must be equal to 0 in the denominator. So therefore here we can observe that if you can multiply this one by 1 by x, this one by 1 by y, this one by 1 by z, so here x gets cancelled, y gets cancelled, z gets cancelled. After that, multiplication of these products and then addition gives the 0. How you can see? Choose the multipliers x, y, z such that each ratio dx by x square into y minus z is equal to y square into z minus x is equal to dz by z square into x minus y equal to first multiplier x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz by multiply this here 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. So x gets cancelled, y gets cancelled, z gets cancelled. Therefore here 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. Therefore 1 by x into denominator x square into y minus z plus 1 by y into y square into z minus x plus 1 by z into z square into x minus y. You can multiply. First gets x cancel, y cancel, z cancel. Now multiply. So the denominator should be 0. You can see is equal to 1 by x into dx plus 1 by y into dy plus 1 by z into dz. By denominator becomes, now here one x is there, x into y, xy minus x into z, zx plus here y is there, y into z minus y into x, xy. Here one z is there plus x into x, z into x, zx minus z into y, yz is equal to some constant. Therefore, here xy plus quantity minus quantity, zx minus quantity plus quantity, yz plus quantity minus quantity. Therefore, 1 by x into dx plus 1 by y into dy plus 1 by z into dz by 0 is equal to constant. By cross multiplication, it gives 1 by x into dx plus 1 by y into dy plus 1 by z into dz is equal to 0. Therefore, now by direct integration, it gives, now integration of 1 by x dx plus integration of 1 by y dy plus integration of 1 by z dz. Therefore, integration of 1 by x, we know that the formula log x, integration of 1 by y with respect to y, log y, plus integration of 1 by z with respect to z, log z is equal to, for our convenience, we are adding log a, constant of integration. Now log a plus log b plus log c, formula log abc. Therefore, this can be written as log xyz is equal to log a. Therefore, this can be written as xyz is equal to a. Since log x equal to log y implies x is equal to y formula we are using here. Therefore, u of xyz is equal to a. We get one independent solution. Here u is equal to xyz. Choose another set of multipliers. So here you can see x square into y minus z, y square into z minus x, z square into x minus y. First we choose 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. Similarly, if you can choose 1 by x square, 1 by y square, 1 by z square as another set of multipliers, x square gets cancelled, y square gets cancelled, z square gets cancelled. Then we can get y minus z plus z minus x plus x minus y. If you can add these three quantities, you can get 0. So you can see, choose another set of multipliers, the another set of multipliers 1 by x square, 1 by y square, 1 by z square, such that dx by x square into y minus z, dy by y square into z minus x is equal to dz by z square into x minus y is equal to, the multipliers are 1 by x square into dx, 1 by y square into dy plus 1 by z square into dz by multiplying 1 by x square into y minus z plus 1 by y square into z minus x plus 1 by z square into x minus y. Therefore, each is equal to k. Therefore, here 1 by x square, y square, z square. Therefore, 1 by x square into dx plus 1 by y square into dy plus 1 by z square into dz by, now y minus z plus z minus x plus x minus y. Therefore, here plus y, minus z plus z minus x plus x. Therefore, 1 by x square dx, 1 by y square dy plus 1 by z square dz by 0 is equal to k, where k is a constant. Left hand side, we are not writing all these terms. Therefore, this is equal to, this implies by cross multiplication 1 by x square into dx plus 1 by y square into dy, 1 by z square into dz is equal to 0 into k, 0. Now by direct integration we get integrating therefore integration of 1 by x square dx, 1 by y square dy plus 1 by z square dz is equal to 0. Now 1 by x square integration is x power minus 2. Therefore x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, that is a minus 1 by x, minus 1 by y, minus 1 by z. Therefore is a minus 1 by x square, 1 by y square integration is minus 1 by y, 1 by z square integration is minus 1 by z, here minus 1 by x is equal to constant of integration. For our convenience we are adding minus b. Therefore 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z, root minus gets cancelled. Therefore this is a v of x, y, z is equal to b, which is another independent solution of the Lagrange's equation. Therefore the complete solution is phi of u comma v equal to 0. Therefore phi of u value is, we already find, so that is a xyz is equal to a, therefore u is equal to xyz. xy into z, comma v of xyz is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to 0, which is the required solution.